Assalamu alaikum and hello to all my viewers. Welcome back to the channel, where we break down real, actionable health advice in simple English, especially for Pakistanis dealing with modern lifestyle challenges. Today we're diving deep into one of the most alarming health crises facing our country right now in the massive surge in diabetes cases. Get ready for a shocking statistic that everyone needs to hear, according to the most recent International Diabetes Federation, IDF, Diabetes Atlas and World Health Organization reports. Pakistan currently has the highest diabetes prevalence rate in the entire world among adults between 20 and 79 years old. That's right, 1 in every 3 adults, or approximately 31.4% of the adult population, is now living with diabetes. This translates to over 34.5 million people affected as we speak, and projections show this number could easily climb toward 70 million or more by the year 2050 if current trends continue unchecked. What makes this even more worrying is that it's no longer just an issue for older generations. In major cities like Islamabad, Lahore, Karachi, Rawalpindi, and even in rural areas, young adults in their 20s and 30s are being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes at alarmingly early ages. The main reasons? Our typical Pakistani lifestyle patterns: frequent consumption of heavy, carb-dense meals such as multiple rotis, white rice, biryani, parathas, and naan, constant intake of sugary chai throughout the day, prolonged sitting during office jobs, studying, or scrolling on phones with almost no physical activity, high levels of daily stress from work, family responsibilities, and economic pressures, dehydration caused by our hot climate and insufficient water intake, and disrupted sleep schedules due to late nights or irregular routines. Diabetes is far more than just elevated blood sugar levels. It's a serious condition that opens the door to life-altering complications, including cardiovascular diseases like heart attacks and strokes, chronic kidney disease that may require lifelong dialysis, retinopathy leading to blindness, neuropathy causing nerve pain or numbness, diabetic foot ulcers that can result in amputations, and unfortunately, a significantly higher risk of early mortality. Shockingly, a large portion of cases, estimated at 27 to 30%, remain undiagnosed for years, meaning people are walking around unaware until damage is already advanced. But here's the most important message. This epidemic is largely preventable and reversible in early stages through straightforward, natural lifestyle adjustments. No expensive drugs or complicated treatments required at the start. In this video, I'll expose the single biggest hidden trigger in our daily routines that's accelerating the problem, even faster than sugar consumption alone, and I'll give you a practical, step-by-step, 7-a-day natural challenge that many people are successfully using to lower blood sugar spikes, improve energy, and regain control of their health. If you're experiencing constant fatigue after eating, unexplained weight gain, especially around the midsection, frequent thirst or urination, family history of diabetes, or just want to stay ahead of the curve, this content is made for you. Don't skip ahead. Stay till the very end, because your health transformation can begin right now. Let's jump straight into the details. Now that we've seen the scale of the problem, let's break down exactly why diabetes is spreading so rapidly across Pakistan. The most overlooked and dangerous trigger in our daily life? Complete inactivity right after eating. Think about it. In Pakistani households and offices, after finishing a full meal like lunch, dinner, sehri, or iftar, most people immediately sit down to watch TV, use their phone, chat, or return to desk work. This post-meal sitting causes blood sugar levels to surge 30 to 50% higher than they would if you simply stood up or walked a bit. The science behind it is clear. When you remain sedentary, glucose from the food lingers in your bloodstream much longer because your muscles aren't actively pulling it in for energy use. Over months and years, this repeated high exposure leads to insulin resistance, where your body needs more and more insulin to process the same amount of sugar. Here are the other key culprits deeply rooted in our culture. First, excessive carbohydrate intake. Large portions of white rice, refined flour chapatis, naan, parathas, and frequent sweets like gulab jamun, jalebi, or barfi convert quickly into glucose. Second, hidden added sugars, multiple teaspoons in every cup of chai, salty snacks like nimco or chips, bottled juices, and even some seemingly innocent Desi beverages. Third, chronic mild dehydration are intense. Summer heat causes significant fluid loss through sweat, yet many people consume far less than the recommended 3 liters of water daily, making blood more concentrated and insulin less effective. Fourth, ongoing stress and inadequate sleep, high-pressure jobs, traffic jams, financial worries, family issues raise cortisol levels, which directly elevates blood sugar, while sleeping less than 7 hours, disrupts hormonal balance and worsens insulin sensitivity. Fifth, the growing obesity epidemic. More than half of Pakistani adults are now overweight or obese, and visceral fat around the abdomen interferes severely with insulin action. These factors aren't isolated. They interact in a vicious cycle. High carbs trigger spikes, inactivity prolongs them, stress amplifies them. Dehydration thickens the problem, and excess fat makes everything harder to reverse. The positive flip side? Recent research from 2025 and 2026 clearly demonstrates that even modest interventions deliver impressive results. For instance, incorporating just 10 to 15 minutes of light walking immediately after meals has been shown to reduce those dangerous post-meal glucose peaks by a significant margin, in some studies, as effectively as certain oral medications for early-stage cases. Small, consistent changes truly add up to major improvements. With that foundation in mind, let's now shift to the actionable solution. My straightforward 7-day challenge that you can implement starting tomorrow. All right, this is the heart of the video, the 7-day post-meal walk and natural Desi detox challenge. It's specifically tailored for busy Pakistanis. Zero equipment, no gym membership, no costly supplements, just intelligent, evidence-based habits you can start immediately. The absolute cornerstone rule, and the one with the strongest scientific backing, is rule number 1, walk 10 to 15 minutes. Right after every main meal. The key word is right after. Don't delay for half an hour or wait until later. Get up and move as soon as you've finished eating. Whether it's a brisk walk around your neighborhood, slow laps inside your home, climbing stairs at the office, or even pacing your balcony. The important thing is movement. Multiple clinical studies, including recent ones from 2025, prove that this immediate activity dramatically lowers blood glucose peaks by enabling your muscles to absorb sugar directly without relying heavily on insulin. Aim for at least 1,000 to 1,500 steps per session. If you track with your phone, even light intensity works wonders for beginners. To make it sustainable, after office lunch, walk the office corridor or nearby park. After family dinner, turn it into a group activity with spouse or kids. During hot weather, do indoor pacing with fan on. Rule number 2, incorporate proven natural Desi remedies daily. First thing every morning, soak 1 teaspoon of Methi, fenugreek, seeds in a glass of water overnight, and drink it on an empty stomach. It enhances insulin sensitivity and helps regulate glucose. 2 to 3 times per week. Prepare and drink fresh karela, bitter gourd, juice, a time-tested Pakistani home remedy that naturally supports blood sugar control. Replace some chai, switch to jeera, cumin, water or plain green tea. Both aid digestion and have mild glucose-lowering effects. Rule number 3, prioritize hydration. Commit to drinking at least 3 full liters of water spread throughout the day. If you feel low on electrolytes, especially in heat, make a simple homemade version, squeeze half a lemon, add a tiny pinch of salt, and a very small amount of sugar or honey only if needed for taste. How to start? Don't overwhelm yourself. On day 1, focus solely on adding the post-meal walk after 1 or 2 meals plus the Methi water. Day 2, introduce karela or jeera. By day 7, aim to do the full routine consistently. Track your progress subjectively. Note energy levels, bloating, cravings. Most people notice positive shifts within the first few days. This challenge is realistic, rooted in both modern science and traditional wisdom, and designed for long-term success. Let's expand the challenge with complementary diet adjustments and supporting habits to maximize results. Rule number 4, implement smart. Sustainable Desi diet tweaks. No extreme restrictions, just smarter choices. Reduce roti chapati to 1-2 small ones per meal, opt for whole. Wheat atta when possible instead of refined white. Cut rice portions, use brown rice if available, or mix white rice with plenty of dal and vegetables to slow absorption. Increase protein sources, include eggs, lentils, dal, grilled chicken, fish, paneer, or beans in every meal. Protein helps stabilize blood sugar. Load up on non-starchy vegetables. Start your plate with salad, pindi, tori, palak, or other sabzi to fill up first and slow carb digestion. Minimize fried and oily foods. Prefer grilling, steaming, boiling, or light sautéing with minimal oil. Rule number 5. Add these daily boosters for complete support. Stress management. Practice 5 minutes of simple, deep breathing twice a day. Inhale. Slowly for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. This lowers cortisol and prevents sugar spikes from stress. Sunlight exposure. Spend 10-15 minutes outdoors in natural daylight every day. Vitamin D. Deficiency is widespread in Pakistan due to indoor lifestyles and covered clothing, and low D levels worsen insulin resistance. Quality sleep. Prioritize 7 to 8 hours per night. Going to bed earlier and maintaining a consistent schedule improves hormonal balance and next-day glucose control. Optional tracking, if affordable, get a basic home glucometer, widely available now at low cost, to monitor fasting or post-meal readings. Weekly, seeing numbers improve is highly motivating. When you combine the post-meal walk, Desi Remedies' balanced portions, breathing, sunlight, and sleep, the synergy is powerful. Many following similar routines see noticeable improvements in energy, reduced cravings, better mood stability, and even gradual weight loss around the abdomen within weeks. One crucial reminder, this 7-day challenge is a natural, supportive approach. It is not medical advice or a substitute for professional treatment. If you have diagnosed diabetes, are taking any medications, such as metformin, insulin, or others, have complications, or are pregnant, always consult your doctor or endocrinologist before making changes. Never discontinue prescribed medications on your own. Get personalized guidance to ensure safety. Finally, let's talk about what realistic outcomes you can expect from committing to this 7-day challenge and beyond. In the initial 7 days, most people report feeling noticeably less heavy or sluggish after meals. Reduced bloating, steadier energy throughout the day, fewer sudden cravings for sweets or snacks, improved focus, and better overall mood. If you're monitoring blood sugar at home, post-meal readings often stabilize, and fasting levels may start trending downward. Over the following 4 to 8 weeks of consistency, enhanced insulin sensitivity, easier weight management, especially visceral fat, lower risk of progressing from pre-diabetes to full diabetes, reduced inflammation markers, better sleep quality, and a general sense of control over your health. These aren't exaggerated claims. They're supported by numerous studies on lifestyle interventions in South Asian populations facing similar risks. Pakistan's diabetes statistics are indeed frightening, but remember this: change doesn't require massive overhauls. It starts with one intentional habit, one walk, one glass of Methi water. You have the power to break the cycle, protect your family, and live with more vitality. Thousands of people in Pakistan and the diaspora are already doing exactly this, turning awareness into action and seeing real improvements. Your next step is simple. Join the 7-day challenge right now. Today, begin with at least one post-meal walk, plus Methi water tomorrow morning. Use the Desi remedies we discussed. In the comments section below, type, "I'm in day 1," and share your primary goal. For example, reduce sugar spikes naturally, more daily energy, prevent family history issues. Tag one family member, friend, colleague, or relative in Pakistan who could benefit. Sharing this could genuinely impact their health. If this video provided value, whether the stats shocked you, the challenge inspired you, or the tips felt doable, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel for more practical English health content covering diabetes prevention, natural weight management, energy boosts, men's health, and more Desi-style solutions. And turn on notifications so you never miss an update. You are stronger than you think. One small step today leads to massive health wins tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. Stay committed, stay healthy, stay blessed. Allah Hafiz, take good care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.